You're here for what is arguably the best and fastest loot farm right now in Destiny 2, with a bunch of tips and tricks for both new and old players to make it even easier. With the recent patch update on the 16th of December, Bungie added guaranteed drops of Dreaming City weapons from completing the Blind Well event. This doesn't just mean completing the tier 3 or heroic tier of the Blind Well event, but is actually any completion on any single tier. Tier 1, Tier 2, any and all of them. You'll get one of 7 weapons upon completing any of the tiers each and every time, including the coveted PvP Waking Vigil hand cannon and even Fallout's desired Twilight Oath rapid fire sniper. On your first playthrough of the tier 3 and heroic tier, you'll also get a double loot drop once per character per week. However, if you're hardcore farming, then you really only want to stick to tier 1 or tier 2 of the Blind Well, which with even just a few players per instance will take a handful of minutes to complete. Please check that you're subscribed if you like my videos, it's massively appreciated, especially in the festive season when I'm out here giving you easy god roll loot. To start the Blind Well event though, you'll need Charges of Light. Luckily, these are fairly commonplace within the Dreaming City and can be found by unlocking hidden loot chests, completing public events, and are even rewards from doing the Blind Well itself. You can also just buy them from Petrovenge for a small amount of materials. Tier 1 and 2 charges are the most common that you'll find, with Tier 3 and the unstable Charge of Light being harder to come by. You access the Blind Well through the large Awoken doorway directly in front of the main fast travel point in the Dreaming City. It is an instanced area, so if nobody is about, either wait or start the event by using your Charge of Light consumable and the game will populate the event for you. Harmony is the main mechanic in the Blind Well, used to not only break the bosses or the servants of the Plague shields, but it'll also grant you increased ability recharge rates plus no health drain whilst you're in the fog. A glowing highlighted yellow bar enemy will drop these blue Harmony orbs regularly throughout the event. Simply run over it to activate the buff and enjoy spamming your grenades absolutely everywhere. There's 4 waves of enemies to defeat as you defend each of the pillars in the Blind Well, and once you've beaten all 4 waves, there's the final boss encounter. The bosses rotate on a weekly basis and again generally follow the Harmony mechanic to defeat them. Given how powerful Guardians are right now, these once extremely tough encounters during the heydays of Forsaken over 3 years ago are now just a cakewalk. Your grandma's pet poodle could probably do it, even blindfolded. That once out of reach godroll Retold tail, or even a new fun rocket like Sleepless to pair with the Galahorn's Pack Hunter exotic perk are now even easier to get than ever. What's even easier to do though is to click subscribe and also check out the new Stasis Firefly build, which is probably about to be the best PvE meta we've seen this year. Please click the link shown here.